Quenching. There was a song in a good old film about the sport, and in there were the good words. Quenching. If you want to be healthy, try to do without doctors. Shed with cold water if you want to be healthy. This is right though. To straighten vital tone, to bar cold the ways to your organism, one obligatory should quench. The weathered man is sick much rarer. The influence of sun, air and water, in rational limits without over-treatment, on man's organism is very good. From the earliest times, people understood the necessity of using natural and climate-quenching factors. As early as in 19th century in Russia, by convention people bathed in ice hole. The most healthy means of quenching are as natural as it could be. This is water, fresh air, sunbeams. In the same song, Trainer says that of all diseases, most healthy are sun, air, and water. This is natural quenching factors. Water has the most valuable features. It's not in vain that after the morning jerks in the radio said, now proceed to hydrotherapeutical procedures. Well, what is happening in the man's organism during hydrotherapeutic procedures? First, everyday short, cold drop-downs or effusions eliminate the feeling of fatigue, exhaustion, return vivacity and euphoria. The influence of cold water tapered the skin vessels and the part of peripheral blood, skin vessels contain about 30% of blood, is pressed into spankology, including brain. This is why the effusion of hands and face 4 or 5 times, calling forth the tapering of vessels, is an original and useful gymnastics, increasing the working capacity. This is an original and useful gymnastics which train and straightens skin, betters feeding and activity of cells, which in turn leads to bettering of organism's metabolism. It's better to begin water quenching in summer. One should begin with rub down with wet blanket, damped with cold water, with the temperature of 18-20 degrees. It's recommended to rub the body down for 2-3 minutes. After accustoming oneself to his procedure, one may proceed to effusion. First, one should shed the water of room temperature with gradual lowering the temperature to 15 degrees and lower. The duration of procedures is increased from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Every 3-4 days, another 5-10 seconds are added. After 2-3 months of systematic effusion, the organism will be ready to the next stage of quenching, cold shower. According to the influence of organism, shower is a more strong measure because cold water during this procedure additionally has mechanical effect on skin, as if massaging it. It's better to take hydrotherapeutic procedure in the morning. Good mean of quenching is bathing in the sea, the river or the lake. Especially good is sea bathing, during which the organism is beneficially influenced by sea water, sunbeams and fresh air. Remember, one should systematically bath in open reservoirs, but may begin quenching at the temperature of water no less than 18 degrees and the temperature of air no less than 20 degrees. The cooling effect of water or air on the organism should be larger than the warming one. You should finish the procedure scarcely being cold to get the effect of quenching. If you have not enough nerve to begin quenching with cold water at once, try in the beginning to put legs in the basin full of cool water every day. Gradually decrease the temperature of water and increase the time of the procedure. First, bath foods for a few seconds and mop dry. Later, when the temperature will seem habitual to you, you'll be able to keep foods in water for 2-3 minutes. You may place near the basin full of hot water and lower foods in cold and hot water alternatively. This way you will enhance the organism mechanism of thermoregulation. Ask your grandma or grandpa and they will tell you how healthy it is to stew in baths regularly. Under the influence of steam, high-temperature skin cleans and opens oscula, body breathes easily, muscles relax, and the accumulated tiredness is removed. However, the hydrotherapeutical procedure is not for everybody. First, you should consult your doctor. Another invaluable gift of nature, and the mean of quenching is clear and bracing air. After prolonged being indoors, it's better to use healthy, curative and healthful features of fresh air. The premises should be from time to time ventilated, trying at that to avoid drafts. Try to sleep with open small window even in winter, because fresh air better sleep. Morning jerks also should be done not in the room, but at the open balcony or in the yard. It's recommended to begin air quenching under the temperature of 20 degrees, gradually proceeding to lower temperature. The first air bath should not last longer than 20-30 minutes. Later, the duration of this procedure may be enlarged for 10 minutes. Remember, active rest, walks, excursions, backpacking has an invaluable effect for quenching. Sunbeams are not less necessary for the organism than fresh air and water. However, you should be cautious taking insolation. For the first time, one may sunburn not more than 3-5 minutes. The curing capacity of ultraviolet light will be used with due healthful effect only if this time would be enlarged gradually. Follow even some of these recommendations, and the best health, good humor, the harmony of body and spirit, and low sensibility to sickness will be guaranteed for you.